Howdy all, and welcome back to Dad Tries to Play Ixion. Let's get going. So last episode we started over. I'm not gonna slow walk anything. But I am going to skip the tutorials. We've gone through those in the very first one. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off in the settings. I'll have to go look at that at some point. Our Shinabi's been replenished, so we should make sure our fleet is picking up food. Let's go back out there. Our science ship is now at Mars. Let's give that a look. We have ship is on the way. Excuse me. Let's get on back out here and set. Let's try that again. There we go. Can't be paused. Okay, I believe we said we were going to do this. Oh, we need alloy. Okay, that's what's going on. Let's check out the Ixion. Technology probe launcher has been unlocked. That's great. There's our... While we're there, let's build ourselves a probe launcher. Where are you going to go? Can you go right there? You can. Look at that. So, space on that side of the ring. So you're 2 bits, so there's not much we can stuff in there. That is kind of unfortunate. So, a fair bit of lost space. If we're careful, like we can clean some of this up and leave a little bit of road there, we might get an apartment or something going. We're overworked, so we need more people, and there's not much we can do about that at the moment. Let's check on our people, though. We're very stable. Nobody's homeless, nobody's starving, nobody's injured, so all zeros. That's great. I wonder if we should rush Kraken into... Okay, so we can't get there. And we'll give a look at the train station this time too. How are we looking out here? There you go, you're on your way. So no food in the warehouse, but we're toggling between putting it in the mess hall and... Yeah, so we need 10. We're going to make 10 pretty easily, so this is probably a little overkill. That's fine, we'll leave it as is. But we have a little bit of science, so let's see what's going on in the tech tree. I could get any of these. The steel mill's up there. And for now, that is probably our get. So we're going to need alloy to build just about everything. And we have not found cryopods yet, so let's do that one. We'll figure out where to put the steel mill, where we can cram it down here. It's kind of a big boy.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, let's see what's going on at Mars. This is a new one for us. The oxygen supply system has been repaired and the relationship between Dolos and our competitors improved by 42%. Oh, man. I don't know who our competitor is, but you want to improve some relations. Wow, that's a way to go. There are notifications. We need to build the Vol engine. Galileo's already done. Alright, so you come on back. Let's get on in here. Let's build ourselves a probe. And we're going to look for science right now. See if we can find any with a probe. Got plenty of alloy. In fact, we can turn a couple of these off, I think. So we power you down. Actually, let's power you up and just turn you off. There we go. That's better. I wish when you powered it off it would do the same thing, but it's okay. It's understandable. You can turn it off without affecting what's stored there. So I guess that's an okay. Now that I say that out loud, I guess that's an okay trade. Alright, you guys get on out of here, and we're going to move things around. So we've got a couple of storehouses for other. We'll power them down too. Might as well have the excess power. Probe is almost built, so we're going to go exploring a bit. Okay, so now we cannot consolidate those. I could say no and then make that 100, but that's fine. Let's come on out here and see if we can send ourselves a probe out where it's going to get us science. Just like that. Once we've completed the steel mill, we'll come out here and get the Vol engine going. So we can't upgrade these guys. 15 polymer is probably not worth it right now because we don't... Yeah, this is our polymer stash. Urshanavi's on the way back. I wish we could send a probe to the sun. It's okay. We need to send the the Galileo, excuse me, to Saturn. There'll be something going on there. Let's get that done. I wonder how... Alright, I'm curious about the story based on our improved relations. I'm gonna let you do your thing. We're gonna speed that up. We're gonna get everybody where they need to be. Trust is fine, hull integrity is great. Got plenty of polymer. Food is okay for current population. Unauthorized access. Okay, we've seen this.
Has arrived at its destination.
Alright, Galileo is available. Let's see. A signature trace from an EKP system has been detected near Saturn. EKP technology is the exclusive property of Dolos, but records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to this sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere. Debris in orbit, or, well, we'll see. Oh, I see. Look for debris or send a team. Be quick about it, fellas. I have to send the science ship, so we'll get there in just a moment. Let's check on the inside, see how things are going. We're actually stockpiling food. That's nice. We're out of science, so we're going to be stuck at 44. Well, we're going to get one per, I don't know, 5 cycles or something, paltry. We should see about upgrading this playthrough as well. See if we can generate more science. We can rush things in the tech tree. Or we'll see if we can rush things in the tech tree. See what happens here in just a minute.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. We have stripped it down and recovered schematics. Ooh. 10 science. Okay. We'll run through that real quick. And we can send the Galileo over there. This is the other Dolos facility, I think. We'll see. Plenty of power. We're okay inside. We're going to stockpile food. Not Not sure how we can optimally use that because we don't have anything that is 2x. Still don't think so. Yeah, 3x, 9x, and then you guys are giant. And you're cubes. I guess we could rotate them. Alright. So we're 2. Yeah, and then we're still left with 2. Not sure. Maybe we'll get some things that are 2x as we upgrade the tree. It's a bit of a slow play here. Let's get the Galileo over to unauthorized access, and then we'll work on the Vol.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Warning, by proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolus AEC. Further action can and will result in summary dismissal. I don't remember if we get anything out of this one, but we said we're going to take the riskier ones. Naomi Protocol. Create temporary easement. Contact the station. Outer Hope. Tycoon Station. This is Martin Council member Rabia Nayakond. You are not authorized to interface with Outer Hope. The purpose of this facility is to allow Dolus to continue the development of its most highly classified projects, far away from the prying eyes of our competitors and the media conglomerates of Earth. Do you not realize that the whole world is watching you at this moment, and that your presence here could jeopardize this entire operation? I will be filing an official complaint with the Vanir himself, unless perhaps you can do something for me that may change my mind. Okay, you needed something, that's right. You can have 30 alloy. Sure. Also, when we blow everything up, we can come back here. Oh, spoiler alert. So let's get, yeah. Let's get Pushpaka going. Suppose while we're here, we want to build the Vol. Yep. We'll get that underway. We'll resolve this. We'll bring everybody back.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Thank you, Administrator. Now leave. I will ensure that Dolus issues a public statement that rationalizes our contact here at the edge of the solar system. I'll placate Vanir for now, but you'll need to explain your actions in due course. Probably not. You might have heard we're working on the next iteration of the Tycoon, the Protagoras. The Tycoon operation must succeed if we are to achieve our goal of bringing humanity into a new era. Trust in genetic Conatus, self-similar space will reveal the pattern. 2 chips and 20 polymer for 30 alloy. I think it's a pretty good get. Alright, yeah. It's fine. You do you. Let's build ourselves a probe. And maybe we can get a little something else while we're dragging materials around. We got a little further. We're collecting waste, so we should also look at waste management.
Because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Alright, so we need to build some more homes. Can do. Yeah, objectives depart. Or should not be. Okay, so we have 100. Let's slow down again. Which means we need, so there's what, 30 per. We're gonna be packed in tight. Alright. $30. 60. 90. 105. And then I think, yeah, year 2, year 3, we can get one more there. We could squeeze if we got rid of one road, right? This, right? We could pack one more in. This may or may not happen as we go along, right? We'll have to dismantle. We're gonna have to figure out how to put more people in. I don't want to have too many. Don't want to have a singular thoroughfare. I think that's going to affect gameplay, but we'll see. We could also pack some people in here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's a nice square. We'll save that for population. 10 more people. Let's see what's going on out in space. All right, we need to grab some food. The Galileo needs to come back. Since we're here, yeah, nothing going on with our probe. Okay. That makes sense. All right. We'll have one for when we arrive or re-arrive. Our Shinabi is done. The transmission, we'll go ahead and take that.
The different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolo's protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines.
Okay, thanks guys. We've had that chat. Thank you, Vanier. Glad you didn't ask about that unauthorized access. I haven't worked up a good excuse. Let's get the Galileo back and let's attempt to depart the system. Really feel like I should have bought the bundle here that contained the soundtrack as well. Some bangers. I really like it. We don't have any place to store chips. Until now. And we've got one unpowered storage. You not connected. No connected has enough alloy, really. Ooh. That is a problemo. Oh, because we... Yeah, we built all the housing. Okay. We're going to have to deconstruct some housing. In fact, we can probably deconstruct you guys, huh? So if I deconstruct you, let's do that. Yep, dismantle it. That gets some alloys back. That will... I'm going to get rid of you. Yep. Probably going to get rid of you as well. That may give us a little bit more, a little bit more variety. Let's get on out here. I'm going to turn off hull repair for the time being. And we're having a meal. Move the Tycoon into orbit around the moon. Yep. Alright. We want to go... Tycoon, there we go. Powered by batteries. No, they won't. We don't have any. But I think we can build a battery. I don't, maybe not yet. Yeah, no choice. Alright. This is gonna tell us here you can have batteries. Yeah. Power's gonna go down. 2/3 of the cycle's not too shabby. It says moving battery, but we don't have any battery. So just part of the game. That's fine. Alright, let's get on out of here.
with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon.
Everybody is already returned. And PA, you have a lot of procedures. Just a massive amount. Let's charge it up.
Full engine.
Commence the jump. Alright, I'm gonna skip, well, I'm gonna watch a little bit of this and then we're gonna skip through. If you want to see this whole thing in action, sans me talking over it, my first playthroughs, I just let this run because I wanted to watch it too. I like this. I thought this was really cool too. You get the sort of shaky cam.
Our home.
All right, so Vanier, we're gonna skip you. Uh-oh, there's trouble in them our hills.
Full jump complete.
Thanks, Eden.
Running preliminary. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Alright, feed the crew. Crew aware, many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. I think I picked It's Our Fault last time. Which one did I pick? Oh shoot, I don't recall. You know what? It was our fate.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling.
Okay, we will send an expedition. Sure. We now need to... We need to get through that. So let's get out into space and... Galileo... Let's hit the Urshanabi first. We need to feed 1,000 crew, that shouldn't be a problem. We need to find an asteroid, resolve event, and those are untimed, so that's great. Let's launch a probe. We need iron. And preferably close if we can get it. Medium, there we go. Right there. Just to make that round trip short. We'll spiral our way out. We will then need... Let's get back to the inside. We're going to need a mining vessel. 20 polymers. Okay. Can do. We're going to have to turn off hull repair for now.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, what you got, Urshanabi? Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. The phrase, "Whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity," has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Reavers. Some resources there, and then we'll send the the Galileo back to Earth.
A probe has completed.
Ooh, 3 deposits. Good get. Alright. Oh, you're not complete yet. You'll get a name here in a minute. So I'm going to undo you. Alright, we'll have 9 alloy. We need to get through that science.
The ship team has completed a task.
Very good. We need to be out here in space, and you need to go mine iron. Pushpaka, you grab whatever you can find, buddy. Alright, the ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Alright, so Push Pocket, you're going to go grab that. And then Galileo, you come on over here to Earth. Let's get that going. I'm going to sit on another probe for now because really what we need to do is turn iron into alloy. We really need some science. Hopefully we'll pick that up here. And that will push us over the hump here for the tech tree. I'm going to dismantle you and get that alloy back. Hull repairs are paused. We're okay. We got a ways to go before that becomes a problem. Hopefully that is enough to build a steel mill. We'll try and cram it right here in the corner. 199 of the crew are starving. Why is that? Will recover if they're fed during the next meal. And we've got 20 food to feed all 198 crew members. Okay. We'll let that play out. Galileo's almost there. Urshinabi is bringing back a bunch of food. Or the Push Pocket is bringing back a bunch of food. That's nice.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, let's see what's what. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. What did we do last time? I think we went... Let's look for people. It's a negative. Then we'll do Dolos, then we'll do personal. So we've got a few cycles to sit through while that happens. We're purging waste, that's fine. We still need science. On that note, I'm going to spend 3. And we're going to find ourselves some science even if it kills us. Literally, I suppose. We might need more, food storage. Steel mill, yeah. Steel mill, actually the food's almost done. Feeding crew members. Let's get that probe done. Alright, we are looking for science. There we go. Science. That's a long way, but it's okay. That's what we got. Pushpaka, I think I need you to go get that food first. I'm gonna take you off of iron, or I'm gonna to de-emphasize iron, get that food, and then we'll conclude our work here at the Urshinabi. You should be out on your way here in just a moment.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, what you got, Galileo? After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen steel where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Plenty of science, that's great. Alloy and polymers as well. We'll hit Dolos next. That science is going to be awesome. That'll finish up the steel mill. So I'm going to zoom out and speed things up so we get a bit of a slow play while we resolve some story beats.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The converted oil rig on which Dolus used as its state-of-the-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. Okay. And lastly, what about my home? I'm the captain. I get to make that decision sometimes. Alright, probe's gonna get to science. Don't remember what you are. Maybe we're getting the planets again. Yes. Okay. We're collecting science. That's great. Well, we got to resolve our problem first.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. But even more stuff. 9 chips at my house.
Administrator.
Okay.
A new request awaits your attention.
Let's go see what's what. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. Symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. Remus is not the Earth. Vanir has seen it all. No place like home anymore. We've killed the world. We killed the world. We killed the world. The Administrator is a lie. Nice portal. Alright, -1 stability. I wonder if we just don't ever resolve that. Find and collect 500 cryopods. Okay, we've done that. We know this objective. I don't have any place to put iron. Alright, so we're going to use some of our newfound, newly recovered alloy to build a small stockpile. Right here. And that is going to store iron. We're almost done with the mill. We're going to try and put it right here in the corner. Steel mill has been unlocked. Very good. Oh, won't quite go. Yep. Alright, so nothing doing. Can't even put it there, huh? I guess we're gonna do this. We're gonna put you right here. Build some road out to it. And I think we're just gonna take the hit. Do that. Alright. We'll have one there. If we really, really had to, we can take this road out and this road out, move things down, move things over, and get one more crew quarters in there. But I think we should probably research up the crew quarters out here that allow you to put 125 people in. So 57 science, we need 90 science to get. We're going to skip this for the time being. We're going to get these two guys. So we need polymer. We're going to need batteries soon. We're full on food, look at that. So no more chips, you're now food. That'll take care of that problem. We're going to have to find ourselves some chips out in the solar system, unless until we can make them ourselves. We'll get one here. Okay. We'll get 9 of them here. That's great. We'll need a place to store them eventually. But I'm going to be perfectly happy with lots and lots and lots of food. I'm going to come back out here and I'm going to turn hull repairs back on. We have the, I think we have the alloy to support that. This is going to get done soon. You're my only construction, so I don't know that making you high priority will change anything. Now, I might put a stockpile here. Just to keep things close. Could do that. I'm trying to get it so that the stockpile and the mess hall are right next to each other. That's about the best I can do, I think. Alright, so we're gonna leave that be. And I can't cut through the road, I don't think. Yeah, not gonna happen. I could, though, connect them that way. That might be a little better. Alright, Galileo is done with Earth Science. We've got 97, so we're going to get 2 out of that. 2 things. Steel mill's almost done. That is a lot of alloy that's got to go somewhere. That somewhere's probably going to be right here. Alright, so we need to repair the hull. That's already happening, right? We're going to go to 575, yeah. Alright, you take iron and you output alloy. It's going to go right there. Incoming transmission. What do we got?
We are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency.
Outer Hope. Okay. We know that one. Outer Hope is over here. Because our relative positions are the same. We don't have a probe. Let's go ahead and build one. Maybe one day we'll be flush in polymer and we don't have to worry about that, but not today. You need to hold chips now. What are we researching in the tech tree? Polymer. Okay, and then we're going to get battery. You're just about done. We're going to stay here. Polymer refinery has been unlocked. We're now going to do battery. So this is much better than our first playthrough. First playthrough we didn't have any place for... we squeezed a polymer factory in, but we did not have this kind of wherewithal. Now we need carbon, which we have 0 of, so we're not going to mess with that just yet. You can be alloy again. We'll worry about chips if and when we get them here and can't do anything with them. Find the Outer Hope. We should have a probe ready to go. There it is. You were out here. Right, let's look for anomalous. Oh, did you see that? It just briefly blipped on the screen. I don't know that that's the right thing, but it just showed up as part of that scan. There was like a little ghost. Godzilla. That is great. Godzilla, you were doing a great job. Keep smashing. Let's check on our fleet here. You should be iron now, I think. Maybe I want that polymer. Tell you what, you're going to be tertiary. You guys are going to be secondary. You get that polymer. Get that, and then we'll worry about the other things that we're already, if not exactly flush with. Alright, let's get on. Let's check our fleet now. You should be secondary, and you should be tertiary. There we go. food's looking good. Polymer's coming up, that's nice. Don't worry about waste here. Eventually, let's clear our notifications. Alright, what's going on in space? Our probe is on its way. Oh, we'll send the Galileo over here. We should have done that a while ago. No worries. Alright, what's going on here? We're out of iron, so we're going to have to wait on that. Could turn you off, I suppose. 24 power, so we're good for that. We'll worry about solar panels here pretty soon, though. And they require, say an unreasonable amount, a fair amount, so 15, so we need 30 polymer to do both of those. We probably will. We'll get to that soon. Actually, if we spent 30 polymer now, we'd be okay. Conditions are optimal, everybody's happy. Okay, so we have found the Outer Hope. Currently the Galileo is kind of busy though. So we're going to let that play out. You're dropping off polymers, that's awesome. Hull integrity is coming back up. Reaper cycle is not a problem, we've got quite the surplus. It'll eventually come back to haunt us, I'm sure. Alright, so we are making... Our food is slowly going down. So we're going to need one more bug farm somewhere. Let's check our tech tree. Okay, so there's no food we can get at yet. We need to get through ring 2. We'll see what our mystery ring is. I've forgotten already. Oh, sorry, this is tier 1, huh? Okay. You give us a nothing, so we'll come back. Be nice to speed that up. I guess we could build a second tech lab. Do we have the material for that? It might be worth it right now. Oh, you can only have the one. Sneaky game. Alright. We don't have any carbon to refine, so nothing doing there. We need a singular chip storage. Polymer storage. Alright, so we're going to put polymers right here if we can squeeze it in. Cannot because of the road that I just built. Alright. So I'm now going to deconstruct that road. And we're going to make ourselves... I think you're going to be food.
Arrived at its destination.
Right, you're going to be food. You're not going to be food anymore. You're going to be polymer. There we go. New request at Administrator. Excuse me. Sector 1 has almost reached its maximum structural load. With more infrastructure surely needed soon, a new sector will need to be unlocked. Okay, so here's where we unlock. Pledge to unlock. Fine. We went to 6 last time. We'll go over here to 2 this time. Why not? I imagine they're going to be much the same. Battery's been unlocked. Let's get into the tech tree then. You're still unknown. Let's get the cryo center done. Not connect. No connected stockpile has enough food. Oh, right, because we're yeah. There we go. Problem solved. I need somewhere to store that one chip. You know what? It can store right there for now. Okay, we can use this as a stockpile. That's interesting to know. Okay. So you might be able to turn some of these off. Be careful about your gameplay. I am not, so it's going to be rough. How we look in Saturn? A structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tycoon's probe as it approached. Galileo is monitoring. Okay, we've done this one. We tried this last time. Unless the story beat is different, I know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll be surprised. Alright, iron is coming off straight off the dock into the refinery. I could turn you to chips. Right. Iron will come out of here. We can just store it there for now. We're at 88, so we're roughly balanced. That seems okay. We're not going to build another bug farm for now. We'll go after extra food here at some point. And we are going to need to do batteries. Batteries are 3x3, of course. So, as I think this over, I kind of dig that they've done this. So you really have to... You can't place things in optimally, I guess, is the... Maybe if you were clever and you wrote an algorithm to play the game for you, you could figure out a way to pack things in as tightly as possible. But the shapes are such that you're going to have space that's unused, so you try to minimize that. It's a nice bit of gameplay. Open the gateway to Sector 1. We've got 7 cycles. Oh, we should... 80, 116, and 40. Okay. Override it. Let's get that done. I don't see train station in here, so that must be a little further out, huh? We'll worry about that if and when it gets unlocked. See what's going on out here in space. Almost done with Saturn. I say that. We're gonna be at Saturn for a minute. Wish I could zoom in just a bit more. Alright, Pushpak is doing his thing. Godzilla's out there wrecking shop. We are flush in polymer. Let's get some solar panels going.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. So Black Market Society, BMS. Alright, oh yeah, this is the animals and the fungi. I'll leave this pause for a moment. Alright, so last time we left. This time we're getting in there. No, we went in, so it is a 2-step. We're gonna take the riskier one this time too. We'll see what happens. This playthrough is we're gonna take the risky stuff. We're not gonna play anything safe, with the exception of what's going on here. Because if we get too risky here, the game ends. And we are complete. That's great.
Request awaits your attention.
We're gonna do that, and accident has occurred.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Request to repair. Done. Now, there's lots of material here. But I don't think I'm going to do anything with it just yet. Alright, so let's see. I think I need to build a workstation. Because I don't think automatically anybody's going to come over here and do anything about it. Yeah.
No more resources available to mine.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Alright, I'm going to put you right... Say that. There? Sure, why not? And then, yeah, you can build your way out. Alright, Godzilla, come on back, buddy. You've done your duty. Let's get ourselves another probe built and get Godzilla something else to do. Maybe we'll look for carbon. Resource management. So we have sector 1 and 2. I guess that makes that clicking a little bit easier. Many of the crew are malnourished. Yes. 8 units of food. Yeah. We'll absolutely have 8 units of food. And we did storage along here this last time. We're going to put a stockpile there. You're going to store food. And we're going to go to resource management. And we're going to say sector 1. Active, active. Set to half capacity. No. There we go. Half of available. And double checking that. Sector 1. Okay, so we've got 30 going. Good. That will resolve that. Sector 2, so we need housing for people, which we can't do anything about yet. I guess we need an alloy stockpile, huh? Alright. Alloy, thank you. And then we're going to get that alloy. I mean, there are people here, so come on then. Oh wait, hang on. Every functional sector requires a stockpile. You can build one now for free. I did build a stockpile. I think I have 2. Mess hall. Alright. I'm going to put you right next to... There we go. So what I really needed was mess hall. Let's build... So there's, what, 40 homeless people. So we're going to say, we're going to go right along here. We'll sort of slow walk it. A new sector has successfully been unlocked. This is a historic moment for Dola's AEC and the Tycoon mission. Acknowledged. 10% trust bonus. Thank you, fellas. Alright, we've got... So we're still only about half full, so that's fine. But we don't have anywhere for understood. We're going to set you to iron.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Black Market Society, what you got? A little science. Venturing deep within. Preserve corpse. This is different. Okay. Heating systems break to the ice. Or leave. this is longer. I'm going to turn it back on. That feels riskier. Alright. There's iron. Good. What are we looking here? Tech tree is doing its thing. We know we can check it there. We've got a probe ready to go. Got a house being built. Get this polymer alloy. We'll run along this way. We'll slowly get this guy up to scratch, but we're going to leave it sort of as is for now. You need 4 food, so we're going to come back to resource management. And Sector 2 needs 10. Sector 1 will just turn off. No, it isn't going to work that way. Okay, so let's say yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to call it half. Yeah. And then, yeah, food will start to move across. Very good. Let's get that out of the way. We're going to do the same thing in Sector 2. We're going to pack all of our people in a ring here. We'll worry about 2 less thoroughfares, and we can get 1 more complex in. In fact, let's look at Sector 1. Handy, okay. Sector 1 doesn't have any problems, I guess. Yeah. Sector 2, crew should not be starving because we do need a little more housing. Okay, we'll take care of that. Run you out there and build me 1 more complex, just like that. We'll take those chips. I don't know what we're going to do with them. Maybe we will send them all the way back over here where there's no storage for chips. Okay. Sorry, there's no storage for electronics. Now, I could put electronics manufacturing over here. That's what I did last time. Stockpile is reasonably cheap. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to move you over to, because I'll put a stockpile there. Black Market Society. Alright, what do you got, Galileo? Talk to me. This is Alonzo Borgia. We are evacuating immediately. The melting ice has shorted the main circuit breaker. We've heard several explosions and fires have started to spread throughout the station. We've had to abandon everything. Oof. Alright, well, we get a little science. So don't turn on the heater. Good to know. Let's get those chips. We're going to keep pressing our road forward. That was fast, Galileo. Let's get you over to Outer Hope then. It's a bit of a haul. Not going to get too close to the sun. That's, it's a good choice. Shpaka, you're just going to get iron. That's great. Yeah, iron, then alloy, then chips. That's perfectly fine. Cryo Center's been unlocked. Let's go give the tech tree a look. So I guess we have to do electronics, huh? We have 2 science, so we're not going to get there for a bit. Alright, let's keep at it. How are we looking in Sector 2? Cryo Center yet. We haven't found any pods yet. Soon enough. But we're going to need an infirmary. I'm going to put you... Yeah, so we need 1 crossroad. Do that. There we go. We need to have our own alloy in here, unless we're going to share. And imagine we will. Let's check out resource management. Alloy, set you to half. Make you active, and then we wait a second, and we should start to see 34 alloy go this way. Half, yeah. We'll see what happens. There it goes. So you should start to go up. Got more iron than we know what to do with. That's great. We're going to grab it all. I think I can turn you off. Yep. Turn you off. We'll have you do something else. Actually, I might just turn you off. Yeah, as soon as that iron gets out of there, we're just going to turn it off. We'll put something else into it here once we have something else to store. There we go. This feels like a good stopping point. We're also at an hour. I'm going to end the episode here. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear them. And as always, thanks for watching.